The Day of the Devs, the Game Awards edition. Full screen that. So this is going to be like a lot of indie stuff, which is always, every year there's always some really good indie titles, so let's see what they can give us today. There was some really good Day of the Dev stuff for the Summer Game Fest. Escape Academy. Oh, God. Good job, Santa.
They think they're so cool. Delivering sneak peeks of new games to millions of people for free. I deliver billions of packages all around the world. I sneak down those filthy chimneys into people's
Santa, you
homes,
suck at rapping.
deliver them presents, whether they deserve them
Why do you
or
have that
not.
fake... That's a giant-ass TV,
Nothing in
Santa.
return, except for your complete nice behavior all day and at night, even when you're asleep. I mean, would it kill you to leave me a little milk and cookies?
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
don't think so. Whatever.
Want the milk and cookies?
Look, I'm not saying the Day of the Devs is better than Santa, but I will say that we don't break into your house.
True.
We deliver the goods, not the judgment. Not your nice, none of our business.
Thank you.
Three,
Thank you,
we
Tim.
don't ask for milk and cookies. I mean, if you happen to go by dayofthedevs.org and make a donation, that's great. But even if you don't, we will bring you the best in new games multiple times a year. So please remember, especially during
Honestly, much better than Santa. Not creepy at all.
the most important things in the world. And Day of the Devs is better than Santa.
Thanks, Santa. Yeah, when was the last time Santa ever showed me a new game? At least 20 years. Ooh, Bloomhouse, i.e. horror game. Album assembly. This just looks like my backyard.
We're in Topanga Canyon, Southern California, at an old friend's studio here, assembling the album experience, the soundtrack for the game Sleep Awake.
When out of nowhere comes a man with a chainsaw. Damn. That's a nice setup, dude.
I'm Robin Fink, co-founder and co-creative director at Eyes Out.
God, I miss working in sound studios. Oh, yes. Love some good Foley work. Damn, it's got some cool stuff set up there. Like, really interesting, like, soundscape things.
Assembling the album.
Damn, that soundboard on the left there is
has
crazy.
been an enormous project.
That would take a while to figure out.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, man, making music for horror games.
My greatest creative challenge here is to create a
That's me.
experience that lives
That's me in the recording booth,
outside of
on the
gameplay.
ground, going, oh, why?
The high,
Yeah.
but not one of you're not down by them.
Even shorter?
Yeah,
But still retains a vibe and a flow of traveling through these narrative realms.
That's the problem. I was never the super creative,
All of these things
type.
relate to one another.
but I knew a lot about the tech stuff.
Loop, I think.
Oh, Burning Sun needs guitar.
Is there a part? Do you know how to play it?
No, but
We'll figure it out. That's always the best when you're like you're in the studio, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, we need something here," and then they just make it up on the spot, and you like build the song over time. That's actually like the most fun when you just kind of like jamming, riffing off each other. God, I miss playing bass guitar.
Let's take 5, and then we'll either come back and I'll start dealing with this, or we'll find some of that.
The
some of
goddamn
it.
saw mask in the back.
A good bedside manner is key to successful record production.
Imagine having that in your house, and then you're like walking around in the dark and see it, and you're just like, "Huh."
Scratched into every dark corner of music created for the game. It's panic-inducing and it's blissful. It's calculated and it's reckless. It's the sound of support through several years of game development in a world without sleep. And it's been my life.
God, to be in a house out in the woods just making music all day. It's a fucking dream, dude. This guy's living the life. Look at that setup. That's so nice. Wish I had the space for something like that. I'd totally buy a massive soundboard if I had the space for it. Though I don't think anybody I live with in my apartment would appreciate if I tried to record music
known for some all-time classic award-winning indies, Skulls of the
in
Shogun,
my room.
Galaxy. Shortly though, they're soon to be known for their newest entry, the eagerly awaited physics-based dungeon brawler, Oasis.
I'm Jake Kazoff from 17-Bit, an international ragtag crew of developers here in Kyoto, Japan. I'm
Oh,
the creator and director of Oasis,
interesting.
a revolutionary new take on physics-based, 1-to-4 player, next-gen dungeon brawling.
damn, I do really like their
Mysterious
logo.
floating island high in the sky that has provided water to the planet below for as long as anyone can remember, but now it is stopped. And our scrappy crew of goofball misfits is trying to find out why. Explore deep caves, windy, overgrown sky gardens, and exotic elemental temples.
I will
The
say,
game is all about bringing people together. Couch co-op and versus, as well as
for
online.
a studio called 17-Bit, not the art style I was expecting.
Alone or with your gang, finding rare loot and powering it back up in town with your hard-earned cash. Or you can jump
Damn,
into
that
fight party.
text, though,
Collection of people
that
with
is
combat
some,
moves
like, late 90s, early 2000s PC game text.
volleyball. The best video games, to me, are the ones that really celebrate the essence of play. Play is constantly being delighted with new problems to organically solve at a moment-to-moment basis and adapting to the situation. I'm a lifelong snowboarder, and I love what good physics brings to video games. Constantly paying attention to your weight, your speed, your momentum and inertia, and through this, the sheer joy of the interaction with the world around you. And although this is a
Yeah, the game does look like it flows very nicely.
Space is something we have worked very hard to make as
Some really cool movement stuff going
Lots
on.
of games have physics on props in the world around them, but rarely on the characters themselves. What really sets our game apart from these other physics-based titles is the hybrid nature of how we approach movement and interaction for the player. We didn't just simulate physics, we really redefined it for action video games. Our world blends real physics with hand-authored animations, giving the game a physicality that just feels alive
Yeah.
and yet reactive. It's heavy,
I think the only thing I'm not
meaningful. This is not a button mash.
too hot on is the visual style.
Also drive us apart.
Because I feel like this kind of style sometimes makes it hard to pass certain things.
It's the idea that you're playing together, but you're also every few minutes.
I think it's the lighting. I think it's too like dark.
Moment to safely stash a treasure away.
Like sometimes you kind of lose sight of.
We were incredibly fortunate to work with one of my favorite artists, Satoshi Matsuda.
Damn, because this art looks sick. Imagine if
Whimsical, utterly unique designs that have obvious roots to the traditional Japanese RPGs, but with a style.
yeah.
French artist Alexander Dubois stepped up and blew us away with his incredible environment design.
Yeah, like these 2D art.
Perfectly matches Matsuro-san's and his design
This
skills.
2D art is amazing.
It's been a dream to work with a legend like Hip Tanaka. He's
But
only
it's
about a
a-
generation older than me, but he is the sound of my childhood. I grew up playing Nintendo every day, hours and hours playing Balloon Fight with my brother.
Yeah, but it is like the visual style of the game that's not selling me.
Lost in the world of
Sadly.
Metroid. So many hours, so deep.
Seems interesting gameplay-wise.
In my love of video games. We made Oasis to create a truly next-gen dungeon brawler, unlike anything seen before. This is the game I've always wanted to play, featuring the adventure and response of classic action games combined with a cutting-edge approach to bringing physics and weight to the player experience like never before.
Cool idea.
For yourself. Try the demo in
The
the ID
gameplay
Xbox
does look
Series
really
X
good
and wishlist us now
and
on
fun.
Steam to play the full
But like all
demo
this
soon.
2D art that they've shown,
Are you
I feel
looking
like
for a
would fit
dreamy,
way better.
surrealistic waking nightmare with a hint of Hellraiser? Well, we've got you covered. It hails from Eldamar Studio in Calgary, and as a very cool twist of fate, they began as a web shop for photo effects. You're about to see how that experience has come to influence their latest endeavor.
Jeff Keighley's world premieres never leaving again. Everybody uses them now. World premiere. Okay, we've got our second horror game. Yeah.
Brain is wider than the
It is
sky.
horror-ish.
Its
You have a mace, though.
no bounds
I feel like if there's a horror game and they give you a weapon, it's not a horror game.
the brain is deeper than the sea.
I'm not going to be scared if I have a gun.
Darkness you can't.
Whatever's chasing me should be scared. Just smack it. Is that the Alan Wake flashlight? I've never played Alan Wake, but I know he uses the flashlight to, like,
Wake up.
do something to monsters.
You're lost in a lucid dream.
Hi, I'm Yuri from Eldamar Studio,
Hi.
and I'm excited to finally share Lucid Falls.
Oh yeah, you look so excited.
A self-published psychological horror adventure with deeply immersive atmosphere and cinematic visuals.
I wish he was more
One of the
excited.
main ideas behind Lucid Falls is gravity shifting. Gravity doesn't follow the rules.
You know what they should not have shown him in the video. He's got a nice voice,
Is a dance impossible.
right? It's not the worst for like an overview voice. Seeing him just like laid back on the couch, no expression, really kills the vibe.
Game is built around atmosphere, emotion, and tension.
Oh nice, you get weapons. Wow. The payoff. Amazing. Spend 5 years loading the crossbow just to make him go, eh. Yeah, it is the Alan Wake flashlight.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to Dave the Devs team for the invite.
Man, that guy was so excited to show his game off. Oh,
Anthropomorphic
hey John.
hipster animals rocking out in a role-playing, beat-matching marvel. It's from Lichtund. They're based in Poland, home of pierogies and my great-grandparents.
Ready to rock?
Oh, we have seen this before. This isn't out yet. I feel like we saw a trailer for this like over a year ago.
Bartek, I am the creative director at Lichtund. And I'm Rafał, and I run the company as well. And we're here to talk about Rockbeast, our new game, and it's how we say it, role-playing, story-driven role-playing management game. You can say that part, okay?
Yeah, we've seen this a couple of times. I am not a fan of the art style.
Haircuts, MTV, and raging capitalism.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll pay. This enough?
Yeah, I guess it'll do. So, when do you want to play?
So I was thinking this Saturday.
You manage a band, plan their gigs, pick venues, sell tickets, and then you deal with the ungrateful little shits who are supposed to be your talent. Like all artists, they need constant reassurance, adoration, and managing their self-destructive tendencies.
Yeah, it's just like the character designs. Just not my...
You get to play in
I was thinking about it the other day where I'm like, okay,
get awesome gear, record new songs,
humanoid animal characters. There's like a big spectrum. And there's certainly like a line that once you cross it, I'm just like instantly no thank you.
So Rockbeast is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and
Like
X,
these kinds of
and
things, I was like,
Nintendo Switch.
because I was thinking of Leomon. I'm like, I actually really like Leomon, especially like Bancho Leomon. But he's a monster. He's not like a humanoid. even though he is like humanoid in the way he looks, but it's like, okay, no, but he's a monster. Whereas these things are supposed to be like stand-ins for, you know, people.
One of my favorite subgenres of games
it's
is
weird
the
to me.
first-person puzzle game built entirely around a unique game mechanic. Titles like Superliminal, Maquette, and Viewfinder have found great success in taking new
I also
and
like
innovative
puzzle
game
games.
mechanics and stretching them across a series of increasingly complex puzzles.
I haven't played many first-person puzzle games in a while.
Our next title, Stretchmancer, seems to take a similar approach and run with it, dropping players into a squishy, squashy, stretchy world full of expertly designed puzzles that's better seen than explained.
Hi, I'm Adam from Triangle Wave, and we are making Stretchmancer, a first-person puzzler where you can stretch the whole dang world. We're so excited to show you the game in action and to announce that it will be published by Off-Brand Games.
Dang, another decade in the slammer, courtesy of the Empress. But these Claustro goons have got no idea they've got a Stretchmancer on board. Remember to stretch, Chief.
In Stretchmancer, you play as, well, the
Okay.
Stretchmancer, squashing and stretching your way through brain-bending puzzles as you attempt to save the galaxy from the evil Claustro Empire.
Definitely a cool concept. But can you actually stretch anything, or can you only stretch the objects?
Push stretch, perfect for sneaking into small spaces, while your left hand gives you the pull stretch, essential for crossing huge gaps and getting up high.
Expanded and commanded, Chief. We'll be out of here in no time.
Kind of looks like you can.
Created a unique world-stretching engine that allows you
Yeah,
to combine
it does actually look like you can kind of like stretch anything. Looks like you have to stretch an entire object though. You can't stretch.
or pull off unexpected acrobatics.
You can't like stretch just parts of an object. It has to be like the full
All
object.
sorts of weird and wacky mechanics to work alongside stretching.
Target lost. Concentrate on.
These include good old water, which fills the changing shape of the level.
Is this like a test level?
Started out as
It looks like a
3
test level.
friends making a tiny game for the Ludum Dare Game Jam. But amazingly, we won the
Nice.
jam and just love seeing people get so into the concept.
Cool.
It's now been so fun expanding
Love me a good game
this
jam.
concept into a fully fledged game.
Okay, yeah. So they're still, I'm guessing, still working on it.
Get ready to meet lots of weird little guys like your nervous sidekick Walt.
Keep on stretching, Chief. I can smell the next laser beta.
Stretchmancer, watch out!
Not only that, but as you escape the Empire's clutches, you'll be nodding along to a bodaciously original soundtrack inspired by your favorite cartoon theme tunes.
Foolish Agora rebels. You always said you wanted space.
So get ready to stretch the world and save the galaxy.
Looks like a very interesting concept.
Drop us a wish list too, Chief. It really helps us out.
But don't you dare join the Stretchmancer Discord. You'll see all our secrets.
Okay.
You'll never make it past our squeezing edge trap
I wonder if they're going to release it on console. Because this is the thing. A lot of the... I feel like the indie community mostly hangs out on PC. And usually takes like longer to
We'll be out of here in no time. Stretchmancer.
eventually come to console.
Remember to stretch, Chief.
Cool concept.
This next world premiere has the most amazing title. It's from Devolver, who we all know, and a trio of human devs called Deconstruct Team, who've made a slew of games.
Human devs as opposed to AI devs.
Many Nights a Whisper, The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, Essays on Empathy, and a few
Is that actually why they said human devs? No AI used here. Do we have another horror game already? Most people resort to therapy. Nah. I definitely don't. I resort to murder. The brave option. Wow, you're calling therapy the pussy way out? I think that's what they're doing. I think they're calling everybody who gets therapy a pussy. Fuck therapy, use a hammer. I can get behind that. Virtue and a sledgehammer. The good old trying to be like a PlayStation 1 visual style.
Hi everyone, we are the Construct team. You might remember us from
Shit, she's got a hammer.
And the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. For our new game, we partnered with our friends at Silky Harbor to explore more ambitious ideas and designs. By combining our skills with Silky Harbor's, we've been pushing our creativity in new ways, which has led to Virtue and a Sledgehammer.
Virtue
and a Sledgehammer is a game about realizing.
Why do you have a... And you've got a microphone on the sledgehammer too?
At its heart, it's a narrative experience. We
Hey Kenny, welcome in.
Exaggerated way, with robots and a sledgehammer, all set up in a creepy
Why
ghost town.
are we always beating up robots? I don't like this.
You make your way through your hometown by literally breaking it apart, uncovering your memories from your past. We put a lot of care into building a highly reactive destruction.
Wait, so we are using therapy, but we're just...
To your hammer and to anything you send flying.
Doing therapy via the sledgehammer? I thought we were not doing therapy. That's why we had the sledgehammer.
There are moments of quiet. You get to know the cast through sequences of interactive fiction presented in a cinematic style. We can't wait for you to uncover.
Is that a real Akuma? Was that a picture of
follow us for more news.
Shenmue in the back?
Our next title.
We do like
might make you
deconstruction games.
This charming game comes to us from Timberline Studio, based out of Los Angeles with team members all around the world. It blends elements of cozy and crunchy game design in a way that
Yeah, I think that's the whole idea. That's what they... I don't know if you saw it, Kenny, but they said some people choose therapy. They took the easy option. We chose a sledgehammer.
You got it.
Hi there, I'm Lindsay.
Which is a good way to introduce a game. Yes.
Our small team is based in a few places around the world. In fact, they're all here too.
It's like that song, some people solve their problems with drugs and alcohol. I solve my problems with a... What was it, a baseball bat? Or no, I solved my problems with a chainsaw.
But today we're excited to be part of Day of the Dev so we can share more details about our next title, Bistro.
Get it, Bistro? Because...
Cozy fantasy world, where not all heroes wield swords.
Bistro. Yeah, I get it.
Wield the spoon. We like to call it a crunchy, cozy deck-building adventure.
Deck build. Wait, we're doing deck-building cooking games now?
Restaurant where you farm, gather, and fish up your ingredients to support these heroes that come to your town. They're called the caretakers. And by cooking and doing all of those cozy elements, you are supporting the crunchier bits of the game. Mini games and deck building.
Man, it's gonna be so awkward when like a fish walks into your place.
Nice balance of prep and execution. You'll play as Penko, a young chef who has taken over the restaurant in the peaceful haven of Palo Pori. But beyond the village's protective walls, ravenous monsters from another realm have invaded. Soon, outsiders descend upon your restaurant looking for a meal to help them fight back against the invaders. You'll team up with the fire god Flambe, and she'll provide the flame for your food.
Wow. Oh my god, it's like Calcifer.
That even heroes need support.
Wow, everybody's just stealing Studio Ghibli bits. I guess Calcifer's technically not originally Studio Ghibli. It's... I forgot her name. The one who wrote the Howl's Moving Castle book series.
Cooking is key in Bistro. In each meal you prepare shapes.
Oh my god, was that a Mario Party minigame?
Provides them with the health they need. Every ingredient unlocks a magical flavor card that you'll use in battles, many with their own special effects. Do you cook something that can heal?
Is it insensitive to feed vegetables to that plant creature?
They'll head off into the wilds. Upon their return, they'll tell you all about it by regaling you with their tale in the form of a puppet show. In this puppet show, you'll engage in
Ah, Slay the Spire.
classic trick-taking mechanics, match the monster's flavor to overpower them, or use balancing cards to turn their attacks back on them. It's all about flavor here in Bistro. Every monster and caretaker is built around it: bitter, salty, sour, sweet, or umami.
What is
like
this?
The caretakers, the monsters also have
like
abilities, like this bog piper here.
Pokemon-
cards right off the stage, or Flamatito.
What is it
can
called?
burn your
The
cards, having
contests?
power.
You to like feed your
As you defeat the various creatures you encounter
Pokemon different flavors stuff, and then you
and give them a taste of their own magic. As we
they
designed the
different
characters and
Pokemon
monsters,
natures
we
liked
took
different
inspiration from
flavors.
combinations of animals in the real world and asked ourselves, can we make this charmingly weird? We can't wait for you to meet the caretakers and to explore the world of Palo Pori. And today, we're very excited because we're announcing that the demo for Bistro is now available. Thank you so much for watching, and we're thrilled to be a part of Day of the Devs. But we gotta get back to cooking, because no one can save the world or make a game on an empty stomach.
I don't have a stomach. Joke's on you. It's coming to console.
If you enjoyed Ringu, Audition, or basically anything Takashi Miike has ever made, boy oh boy, do we have a world premiere for you. It's from Historia.
I just realized he's wearing a Simpsons t-shirt.
And if you enjoyed the Caligula Effect games, cool. This one is so much creepier.
Another horror game? I feel like every second game is horror.
本作のプロデューサーの河合です。
Ah, Shueisha
今
games.
回、ザ・ゲームアワードの Day of the Devs でこのアンミーを発表できることを嬉しく思います。本作は様々な人間の魂を心に宿した少女が精神の迷宮からの脱出を目指す不思議なゲームで
Wait,
す。
why does she have multiple human souls? Where'd she get those? Can I have one?
お見せしたいと思います。
It's like over the shoulder.
思い出せないんだから。一時的な記憶喪失だと思います。
Damn, everyone's getting therapy
デ
today.
ィレクターの佐々木です。皆さんには何か怖いもの、苦手なものはありますか？
I'm afraid of people. What makes me uncomfortable? People.
怖い、先生や上司が怖い。他人にとっては何でもないことが自分にとっては本能的に怖い。
Having to interact with people. I don't like it.
本作はそんな人によって異なる不安をテーマにしています。
Why do they look like they're straight out of Gary's mod though?
少女の中には4つの魂が宿っていて、そのうち1つが表層に現れ、プレイヤーが操作しますが、それらはプレイ中に意図せずにどんどん切り替わってしまいます。
とにかくイライラしてそれどころじゃないんだって。
So wait, each soul is like a different fear?
それぞれの魂の不安なこと、怖いことが誇張
Okay.
次々と少女に襲いかかってきます。
It's like whatever the horror thing is will change. Is it like randomly or is it like scripted? That's the real question. Because if it's like random, that would be kind of fun. But if it's scripted, then it's like, okay.
意識しながら不安を抱えつつ歩みを進めることとなるでしょう。これはホラーゲームなのか、我々は何度も議論しました。最終的に我々は
No, it's an uncomfortable game.
人間的や根源的に嫌なものをどう表現できるかを追い求めることにしました。
主人公が探検するのは
Somebody's scared of people's heads turning into flowers?
そして4つの魂をそれぞれ自分の体であると主張しています。ゲームの過程で一体誰が本物なのか
Who is real? I'm real. You're all fake.
判断した魂をプレイヤーの手で排除します。プレイヤーはこの判断を魂との対話を通して行っていくことになります。魂たちは分かりやすく明快な言葉を紡がないかもしれません。ただそれは生きているがゆえの逡巡、言いよどみ、嘘、ごまかしなどが存在するからです。
So you're saying we have to exorcise the demons inside us?
確かにこの魂が生きていると感じてもらえることを目指し
Kill
ます。
the souls. They do not deserve to live.
魂、もしかしたらすでに本物は自分の手で消してしまったかもしれない。最後に残った一人は偽物かもしれない。それでもこのゲームにおける自分の決断は不可逆なのです。このゲームでしか救われない誰かを救うことができる。 このゲームがそういう存在になればいいなと考えています。
今までのゲームになかった体験を提供できるように開発メンバー全員で試行錯誤しています。リリースをお楽しみに。
Definitely looks like an interesting concept. The idea that the fear changes based on the soul.
私が私であること、私が誰よりも分かってる。そんなことありえますか？さっさと。
Not sure if it's the kind of game that I would enjoy, because I generally don't like quote unquote horror games that much. But cool concept.
This next title is from a solo developer who is also a composer, a multi-instrumentalist, and a multimedia artist who's based in Sao Paulo. This is their first game. It was born from a postgraduate thesis entitled
Sound Tridimensionality and Visual Tridimensionality from Vegetation Outlines.
Need I say
What?
more? From Soundgrass
Vegetables?
Studios, revealing their first look at gameplay.
We're going to the hospital to get
This is
vegetables? God damn.
Hi, I'm Marcel. I'm the solo developer of Soundgrass, a game where your core gameplay mechanic is sound. It is a first-person exploration puzzle game set on a semi-open world planet. There are survival elements and a deep science fiction narrative to uncover. You find yourself on a planet
Where are you?
meet sound.
Look at this
See how
guy.
sound can become your gameplay.
Go into the woods, find an electric output, and plug in his goddamn Korg.
Control and immerse yourself in sound. You have a sphere-like drone with many functions. You can change, for example, the point of listening to the sphere's location.
Okay.
You can also listen to the depth of a river by sound or find and resonate fracture points in structures. This sphere has a sound mode, a light mode, and secondary functions. It can also be split up for advanced exploration and puzzle solving, and it's very fun to play around with.
So this is more of an experimental kind of idea.
React to light and sound, allowing you to manipulate the flora and the biome's soundscape. Because sound itself is
Like, this kind of feels like it would be like a tech demo.
Introduces you to a different sound mechanic. These were some of the first use of sound as your gameplay. They get progressively
Kind of what it
more
feels
complex
like.
and musical.
Like, just like a concept that you would then flesh out more and apply to other ideas. This is weird.
Game, you can respond to your personal AI.
Sorry, I called it a Korg, but he has a Nord. My mind always defaults to Korgs, but he's got a Nord, an Electro 3.
It's pretty cool. I'm originally a musician and I learned game development just to make this game. For me, music is one of the most profound human experiences, and with Soundgrass I want people to learn, feel and experience music in new ways. I believe this also makes us see the world differently. Thank you, Day of the Devs. Follow Soundgrass Studio, wishlist Soundgrass, and
Just a guy in the woods, playing a Nord, making games.
bye.
Okay, so
Alright.
I don't really know how to explain this next one. It's called The Dungeon Experience.
Okay.
It's made by Melbourne studio Bone Assembly.
Ooh,
Beyond that,
Melbourne.
I don't know if I have words. See for yourself.
Hi, I'm Jacob Janerka from the game studio Bone
Oh
Assembly.
yeah, definitely Melbourne.
We are the strongest collection of bones in the games industry.
Nice.
Oh my god, are you okay? Nasha koshti samtak. Mocnie jak nasza pasja do tworzenia gier.
What? I think he's got that head injury thing where you can like suddenly speak a different language.
Oh. Cool. Jacob, you gotta stay with me. We gotta pick our game. Day of the Devs is a big deal. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do it. The Dungeon Experience is a first-person adventure game.
I mean, this is
Go ahead.
this is definitely average day in Australia.
Oh, wow. You've got such firm hands. Man, you've got a grip. And they're well moisturized too. You.
My hands are not well moisturized.
You're a professional.
Excuse you.
Professional picker-upper. That's what you
I
are.
haven't used hand moisturizer in years because I can't find any good moisturizer.
In the game, I run a high fantasy theme park adventure crossed with business seminar. Its purpose is to unlock the greatest loot.
That's a beholder if I've ever seen one. Damn, man, he's got a car? Man is ballin'.
Luxury items such as crab lamp, crab rug, race car bed,
Ooh, nice.
and crab phone. We put a lot of love into our game. We try to make
Oh, and he sits in the race car bed. Nice.
Oh, sorry, I should have been more specific. Not that button. Yes.
The nipple.
These buttons.
The nipples. Press the nipples. Oh god, he's getting way too excited.
Press my nipples to activate the mechanism. They are especially sensitive buttons. Please take care when pressing them. Don't push too quick.
Oh, this is gross. I don't want this. No.
We also know how important
No.
first-person immersion is.
No.
We invested a lot into full-body awareness tech.
Daily reminder that Australia was originally where England sent all its prisoners.
Interesting cast of characters to
No
meet.
wonder this game looks like the way it does.
Some other ones that make up the character list.
But I've got some spicy fan fiction from Galaxy Pilot Starfighters. I'd love for you to read it.
Hey, can I pitch you this new business idea?
Wasn't that guy on the chair? Is he okay? Why is he contorted like, oh? You know what?
If you liked any
I'm
of that,
good.
please go wishlist the Dungeon Experience.
Don't pick up the knife.
Still there? You want more for that wish list, don't you? I'll do anything. What if I let you eat me a little bit, huh? Maybe squeeze a little lemon? Dip me in some herb mayo? Go ahead. Mukbang
Man,
me,
wait.
adventurer. Mukbang
People are
me. My claws grow back. Don't worry. Oh my
people are
God,
too obsessed with having their games wish listed.
it's all part of the experience. It's all a part of the
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Get excited
It's a little
for another world
too weird.
This one from Pasadena-based Funktronic Labs. These folks have numerous projects under their belts, especially in the world of VR, and their founders are indie superstars, having formerly worked on the Pixel Junk series at Q Games before they left to found their own studio. Artfully blending several genres and visual styles together, please behold Scramble Knights Royale.
I will behold.
Hi everyone, my name is Eddie Lee. I'm the co-founder of Funktronic Labs. We are a studio based here in Los Angeles, California. You might know us from some cool VR.
Second guy sitting in the woods. Well, this guy's more in a garden, but
and most recently the Light Brigade.
outside in nature.
We wanted to announce for the very first time ever the world premiere debut of our game Scramble Knights Royale.
Oh, it's a battle royale. Okay. All right. There's like a game like this that's like
Royale game with a classic adventure game twist. When you start off,
they like animals and stuff.
Knights Royale, you all start off on a boat with 30 to 40 other online players. But instead of the cliche coming down from the sky, you instead surf on a cute little turtle where you make your way onto land. And when you start off on the beach, you are essentially naked, you don't have any equipment, and it's up to you to find
Wow.
weapons,
This is so Zelda inspired.
to solve puzzles, to fight bosses,
Like really the new
acquire better gear.
like top-down Zeldas that
You
they've
can also upgrade your gear at
done, like the Link's Awakening remake and Echoes of Wisdom, like the art style.
shop as well. As the ring closes, other online players who are on their own separate adventures all get kind of put together, and it turns into a intense PvP online combat experience. So the game itself might look cute and charming. We opted in for this cute clay aesthetic, but don't be deceived.
Yeah, it is literally the same. It's like so the Link's Awakening inspired, Link's Awakening remake inspired
Also
art style.
very difficult to master. You're able to do things like dodge, you can roll, shield, parry, combo attacks, lunging attacks, smash attacks, charge attacks. We want the player to just have a high level expressivity and fight the way they want
Looks like
to.
mostly melee though.
We have the classic solo queue, but you can also squad up with your friends online and have dual queues. And you can also do local split screen, which means that you and your friends on a couch
okay.
can play together on the same
There's like a
device
massive disadvantage though because
players as well.
reduced field of vision.
So Scramble Knights Royale is coming in 2026 to both PC and Xbox consoles. And we're having a closed playtest actually very soon. And to enter, all you need to do,
I mean, it is a cute art style.
click the
Why are you holding a dead cat though?
also wishlist the game while you're at it, and we'll notify you
But
when
yeah,
we
I don't.
have our upcoming playtest.
I don't really subscribe to
Sign up for the playtest.
battle royale games. Not a big fan. Nintendo is gonna come for them, though.
Chill it out.
Very soon,
Our next
the
title
US
asks
government's
you to
probably gonna
take
come
a
for
device
Nintendo, so they
and
might hide
appreciate the
for a while.
details. With their previous titles, Studio McGrathy Games is no
McGrathy.
stranger to action and tension. With their upcoming title, they show their versatility by gifting us a world defined by what you can see in the stillness. Enjoy this gaze into Myria.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Ethan Weiss.
Why do I know
McGrathy
that
is an
name?
indie studio based in Florida with team
Maybe
members
Ethan
and
Weiss is just a
artists
very
from all
generic
over
name.
The US and the UK. You may know us from our previous title, Jenny LeClue, Detective Ooh.
I
we
do not
showed
know
Jenny
that
LeClue at Day of the
game.
Devs in San Francisco over 10 years ago.
Oh,
The
jeez,
game went
yeah,
on to
no.
launch as an Apple Arcade inaugural title.
Oh,
Since
Apple
then,
Arcade.
we've been working on several
Does
new
that thing still
projects,
exist?
And today we are thrilled to present the world premiere of our next
Why is
game,
Wise or Wise? No, Weiss.
Myria.
Like white. It's a German name. German.
Myria is an atmospheric, casual puzzle game.
Puzzle. What are we solving?
Players
The Industrial
navigate a
Revolution?
strange, cryptic world that blurs
It looks
the line
pretty.
between dream and reality. Using inspection and memory, players will uncover hidden anomalies between
What is this? Spot the difference? Is it actually a spot the difference game?
hauntingly gorgeous illustrations. Myria is the vision of 3D artist and illustrator Carl Burton. Carl's art has been featured in the New York Times, the New Yorker, This American Life, and Serial podcasts, and his first game, Islands, Non-Places, was an Independent Games Festival finalist, and Myria shares its eerie beauty.
I mean, like, visually the game looks very cool.
Myria reimagines the simplicity of Spot the Difference
It
games
is literally Spot,
with
yeah.
mysterious,
I was gonna
handcrafted
say.
environments. Each area is
You know, people say
replayable,
Weiss,
unique
Wheeze,
solutions every time.
Wise, and Vice. No, it's Vice. The way his name is spelled is Vice.
Each revealing a world
It's just German for the color white.
and ambient mystery, all
Ethan
carried by a
Weiss.
procedural soundscape that draws players deeper into these contemplative spaces.
Wheeze. That's so funny though. Ethan Wheeze. I mean, spot the difference. Do they still make Spot the Difference books? Bro, remember Where's Wally?
To explore quiet, cozy, yet
They need
uncanny,
to make a Where's Wally game.
and beautiful and unsettling spaces.
Those pictures are always so much fun to look at. Bro, imagine a Where's Wally game that's 3D and you have to walk around the environments in the Where's Wally books and have to find Wally and like the other all the characters. That'd be sick. I would play that. I actually like the look of it. What was the name? Miria. Visually looked very cool.
New title from Luckshot Games, a collection of developers distributed around the US, Germany, the Netherlands, and New Zealand, and created
New Zealand?
Sausage Sports Club. Their newest
You Sausage Sports Club
four-legged friend fights
does not sound
frog-filled festivities.
appetizing.
It's Big Hops.
Hey, I'm Chris. I directed a game called Big Hops. It's about a little frog in a big world trying to get home. I want to tell you a little bit about the backstory. Back in the 20s,
What is with these people just being in the weirdest locations? We've had like a guy in a forest. Now we got a guy in front of some train tracks.
My favorite genre
This would be a terrible place to record. What if a train comes past?
Everybody was too scared to make a game in this genre, and that was frustrating. So I just started building one myself. First, I picked a gimmick that I thought would be a good base to build around. That's Hop's tongue. It's great for puzzles, swinging around, grabbing items.
Damn, this has some. This has some PS1 N64 vibes.
So your
This actually looks
choices matter and
nice.
exploration
This looks
seems rewarding.
really
You
nice.
can climb, wall run, ride
Bro, yeah, it reminds me like Croc 2.
and a lot more. There's even a few special parts of the game where
Oh,
grabbing
nice.
things got really exciting when we added veggies.
Cool.
These are tools you can use anywhere, in combination, to build paths through the world. As you find veggies,
This looks like a really nice little charming game.
no matter what you're doing,
Bro, the fruits though, you're reminding me a little bit too much of Spanky's Quest.
they really become more than the sum of their parts. The result is a game that feels rich and deep, has surprising
Ooh, that's some nice movement. Look at that nice movement.
and the occasional feeling of brokenness that's rare in games but is really fun.
Oh no, we love it when you can break the game through movement. It's always fun.
And after 6 years in the mines, our team is ready to share what we found with you.
Was this called Hop to It?
I'm so excited to announce Big Hops is coming out
Big Hops.
January 12th, 2026.
January 12th. And it's coming to consoles. Let's go. Big Hops. That looks nice. That's a nice looking game.
That small retro-looking packages could have interesting and innovative ideas for a modern audience. Now he's back with a new collection of retro-inspired titles created in Pico 8. Corgi Space collects a year of original games full of new ideas.
That might be my favorite thing we've seen today. Big Hops.
My name is Adam Saltzman, and I'm a game designer and creative director. And for the last year or so, I've been working on a collection of new 8-bit games. It's called Corgi Space because all the games have short legs on purpose.
Congratulations!
We do love 8-bit.
The maniacs at Finji are sending a treasure trove of video games.
I still really need to play UFO 50. I'm waiting for my physical copy to arrive.
Corgi Space. Don't you miss when games had tiny graphics?
Hell yeah.
Even sound?
Oh yeah.
Corgi Space, a collection of arcade games where the fun is endless.
For the last 15 years, I've been working on pretty massive indie games at Finji, including Overland, Night in the Woods.
Oh, he worked on Night in the Woods.
But I used to make tiny games like Cannonball mostly on my own. And this year, I've been having a super good time getting back into that.
Oh, that's cool.
When I started making little games again last fall, I was not thinking about making a collection. I just wanted to make some small games with easy controls and maybe a few surprises. The first one, Rat Dreams, is a
Rat Dreams?
where instead of walking, you have to dodge roll everywhere, which shouldn't work, but totally does. Rat Dreams was so
Okay.
fun to make, I just kept going. I made one called Dust Settlers, which is a Tetris-y game about terraforming planets.
Oh, that could be fun. Careful though, Tetris might come for you. Actually, I don't think Tetris really cares that much. Unless you like directly rip off its...
I made Skeleton Gelatin, which is a Metroidvania with no upgrades or even jumping.
No jumping. You just poop bubbles?
There's Kuiper Cargo, where you get this run-based upgrade arc, even though it's a falling block puzzle.
Oh, it's like almost like a Tetris.
There's also Dino Sort, which is a logic puzzle with Zeusim mechanics, and Prince of Prussia is about stabbing Nazis.
Prince of Prussia. Wow. Oh, that's cute.
There's also Vampire vs. Pope Army.
Vampire versus Pope Army? My money's on the vampires.
Dust Bunny.
These all seem very cute.
Exploding moles.
Oh my god, it's like Dig Dug.
A little mushroom farming, and a few grappling hooks.
These are cute. This would be like a fun game to like check out.
Basically, Corgi Space is a year of games from me to you. Corgi Space.
I mean, that's what makes
on
UFO 50 so.
And I hope you have as much fun playing these games as I did.
Get out of meat space and jump in.
Corgi Space. That's what makes UFO 50 so.
Video game.
On Steam and itch.io. Okay, not on
You might
consoles
remember
though,
the 90s
sadly.
movie face-off between Dante's Peak and Volcano, but weirdly,
Yeah.
no one's ever made a Volcano game before. From the makers of the Invincible, which, by the way, has some of the best key art ever made for a game, comes an experience unlike
You can't just say it's some of the best key art ever and then not show it.
Hi, I'm Michael Obwoy, Marketing and Business Development Manager here at Starwood Industries, a studio based in Prague.
Starwood Industries, do you make
You
spaceships?
might know us from The Invincible, a story-driven sci-fi adventure game inspired by the works of Stanisław Lem. Today, we want to show you something very different, yet strangely close to home. Into the Fire is our upcoming Cataclysm Extraction survival
Out of
game
the frying
set on
pan?
Volcanic Island moments before its total collapse.
I've seen it. Felt it. This fierce anger. Ruthless curse. And I didn't protect her. If she's alive, we've got a chance.
Hey, I'll find her.
Is it like it's like one of those rescue games? Pompeii, no! Oh, this guy's insane. You see a volcano erupting, you run the other way. Doesn't matter who's trapped in there. They're on their own.
There's no easy way.
Ah, yes.
No clear direction. You can already feel how unstable everything is. Sometimes going inside.
He did not fit through that window.
At least for a moment. We face a massive blaze. We can use our primary weapon, the water hose.
Yeah.
Or switch to something heavier, like the extinguisher shotgun.
I still question this character's sanity. There's a volcano erupting.
They're extremely.
It doesn't matter how much water you have, you're not going to stop it.
Without draining your water.
Unless you have like actual an ocean you can just drop on top of it. And even then, the ocean would have to be like
About where to go next.
icy cold. And even then, it probably wouldn't actually do much because it'd probably evaporate from the heat of
Time is really against
like the lava. Lava's fucking hot, dude. Like super hot.
Once again, the world reacts dynamically. Paths can be created and vanished in seconds. Exploration, however,
I feel like, okay, I'm going to be 100%. If I played this game, I would just stand back as far as possible and just watch the volcano erupt. Be like, oh yeah. Am I safe here? Okay, let's just watch. See what happens.
after searching through the ruins, we locate a survivor.
I want to live. Please.
Now we need to get her out safely.
I mean, with the amount of heat and all the smoke and ash.
When everything seems to finally go smoothly,
I've-
the
I've-
fire demons appear.
Demons?
Oh, fuck! They're part of the world's mystery, shaped by the island's mythology.
Not the demons.
This is just a glimpse of what's coming to Into the Fire. In the early access release planned for the first
Okay, I don't think she's actually in the woods. I think she's just in front of like a digital background. I was gonna say, is this another person who's gone out into the forest to record? No,
where you will
she's
soon be
not.
able to take part in the playtest
It's too still.
and help us shape the final game before its release.
Seeking salvation.
vision. Step toward it.
That deer is way too calm. Looks pretty cool, I will say.
Are you a dog
Could be
person?
fun. More of a cat person.
You might just be converted. This creative, cuddly collaboration.
Also, I just realized she's wearing a Brutal Legend t-shirt.
Studio Folly.
Anybody remember that game?
Apart, they've made Gubbins and My Arms Are Longer Now. Together, they've made the delightful, adorable Dogpile.
Oh, we've seen
I just
this.
think that maybe there's too many.
What do you mean?
I
Too many
think there
dogs.
Might be too many dogs. They're sort of everywhere. I think they might.
Oh, puppies. I do like dogs.
Hi, I'm Darcy.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Jess.
But we saw a trailer for Dogpile.
It is a collaboration between Studio Folly and my company, Toot Games.
We're based here in Naarm, Melbourne.
That is a lot of... Yeah, this is like the Suika game, but with dogs. This game was in the PC Games Showcase. I've seen this in.
Merge mechanics and roguelike gameplay.
It's a simple
Yeah.
premise. When two of the same dog touch, they combine to make an even bigger dog.
Yeah,
Keep
it's
combining
it's
dogs,
just
don't
Suika game, but with dogs.
You'll win the game.
But then to make it a bit weirder and more our speed, we have given it all these weird and wonderful roguelike mechanics.
Dogs in Dogpile can have gameplay modifying effects that can be good or bad.
Which I guess is a nice upgrade. I just noticed they've got the fucking crab in the back from that other game we saw.
An example of a bad trait is the crated trait, where a dog can't merge for a couple of hands. You need to keep playing dogs, and it blocks merges.
In Dogpile, you can build a wonderful deck of dogs that you drop into the yard, and you
Okay.
can use
Well, at least it's like a different
change the whole
set of mechanics for the Suika game.
traits and abilities to your dogs. An example of the dog tag that we love is called Friendly Folds, which makes every pug in
He was holding a dog treat in his hand to have those dogs on the couch.
And another
I saw that. Look at him. Look at that corgi. That corgi wants it so bad. Like, give me the treat. Human, please. I want the food. Give me the food.
Jammed to try and make the dogs as funny and as lovable as possible. They're all frame by frame animated. All of the colors are meticulously curated. We've tried to make Dogpile just a delightful space
I
to
would
be.
probably play this, not gonna lie.
Dogpile, then I have some good news for you, because it is out today, right now. That's
Oh.
right, it has dropped live on Steam right now.
On Steam? Just Steam, I'm guessing. More? The real question is, why are these dogs piling? Because there are a lot of like roguelike games that just exist
Like
for
a
the mechanics, but I like it when they have a
Discover the secret life of
story.
arcades in this opus from a 25-year-old solo dev based in the Netherlands. You'll never look at your Tamagotchi the same way again.
I never did after playing Digimon. It's like... Okay. There's gacha. There's tickets. Is this like Clover Pit, but arcade games?
Hello, my name
Sunshine
is Mark, and I'm a solo indie
Arcade.
game developer, and I'm excited to show you what I've been working on. It's called Unshine Arcade. Unshine Arcade blends
Unshine.
action roguelike gameplay with an overarching psychological horror story. You're stuck in an abandoned arcade with a few machines like a claw machine,
No.
and a
Five Nights at Freddy's,
where you
but
play as a little frog in a UFO, fighting off various alien enemy bugs, with a bunch of different upgrades that come in the form of gacha balls. This can range from offensive upgrades, defensive upgrades,
man,
movement upgrades, or
roguelike games are just everywhere now, aren't they?
and as you try to progress further and further towards the strange question mark, you also win tickets. Tickets you can then use in a mysterious first-person arcade to find new upgrades, discover secrets, and most importantly, figure out what this virtual pet thing wants from you. Because the more you discover, the more you figure out something pretty messed up happened here. And you're gonna want to try to escape this place. And this virtual pet might be the only thing that can help. For better or for worse. So take care of it well. Make sure you keep winning enough tickets, or you might regret it.
Maybe going out into the woods is the meta, because this guy's mic is being a little funky for picking up his voice. Where the people who are out in the woods in the middle of nowhere recording themselves.
Moomin is a sensation in Scandinavia,
Moomins?
and growing in
Yo,
popularity globally.
Moomin mention!
You may remember Snufkin from
Yes,
Hyper Games.
yes. Great game. I still haven't played the DLC for that
Swedish
game.
Dev is back with a sequel.
A sequel to Snufkin. It was a really fun game.
I'm Carolina. I'm one of the game designers at Hyper Games. We released Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley.
Yeah, look at that Moomin house in the back she's got. It's so cool.
Cozy adventure game about Moomin Troll himself.
Moomin Troll gets his own game now. My boy!
When Moomin Troll wakes up early from his winter hibernation, he finds himself completely alone for the very first time.
Wow, that's actually the
cold world.
That's actually the plot of one of the episodes. I think it actually spans for a couple episodes where he wakes up early.
Who's trying to get familiar with the cold and uncomfortable winter season, but who grows stronger and more independent through
They kept the art style too, which I like. I really like the art style of Snufkin. Tutiki! Of course, Tutiki is awake. I wonder if in this one they're gonna introduce the witch. She wasn't in Snufkin, I don't think.
If you're not familiar with the Moomin franchise, it's a wonderful world created by the
Who isn't familiar with the Moomins? They're the best. Yeah, Tove Jansson.
These cozy
The goat.
but melancholic stories have captured the hearts of millions worldwide in the form of books.
Oh, I love the Moomins. Yeah, Little My! Best character, Little My. Not even close.
Moomin shops all around.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few in Japan. With like a Moomin like theme area.
The stories are usually centered around themes of friendship, love,
Yeah.
and inclusion. With whimsical
And very like nature positive. And like against industrialization. Tove Jansson.
Our
That's a lot of stories like against like
Moominland Midwinter, and it's a
authority.
slightly darker and more
Which is
introspective
what the Snufkin game was kind of about.
though it's still
Destroying natural spaces by creating parks.
and
Great
family-friendly.
game.
If
I should
you're
upload my
excited
playthrough of that.
about our game, we have some
I need to play the
amazing
DLC
news
for that
you,
too.
Because right now we are releasing a bite-sized demo on Steam,
Nice.
meaning that you can get your hands on a small
I'm assuming this is going to come out on Switch as well. Snufkin did.
In this small demo, you get to meet one of our favorite characters, the poor dog Soryu, who thinks he's a wolf. He went into the woods to find his pack, only to be harshly rejected.
Yeah, I remember you.
Please remember to wishlist our game on Steam, and thank you so much.
So just Moomin Troll Winter's War. I like how they've got the Japanese on that one. I hope that comes to... I wasn't looking. Did it come to Switch? Hopefully.
Numerous indie developers creating new titles inspired by these classics.
The Snufkin game was
leading
really
to a bit
good.
of an indie renaissance in the genre. One of the best examples of this is Demon Turf, which we've highlighted in prior shows. Well, now the team is back to share more details on the upcoming sequel, Demon Tides, which is coming very soon.
I don't remember this.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, it's like a Sonic kind of... Ooh, this looks nice. I need to check out the original then. This looks kind of nice. Also got that like N64 PlayStation 1 vibe. Really cool looking movement. I actually like the character designs a lot too. Ooh, nice soundtrack too. Hell yeah. Damn, the movement. Cool environments. Damn. This looks sick. What a vibe. What's the name? Demon Tides. Releasing on PC.
This next one
You
is
check
from
them
Panic
out.
Stations, a developer comprised of a bunch of humans who made a little game called Fall Guys. You'll see the
Oh.
inspiration, but you'll also see some innovations. 2 words, tongue fun.
Ew. The only tongue fun I'm having is when I'm tasting delicious food and drinks.
One of the founding members of Panic Stations.
Hey, I'm Joe. I'm a designer here at Panic Stations.
A brand new studio making multiplayer, physics-driven slapstick games.
Our first game that we're making is called Frog Squad.
It's what we like to call friend. I think the term people are using for these kinds of games now is called friend slop.
Multiplayer, silly physics game where you and your frog friends are going to be delving down into the sewers to
Where it's like
solve
games you play with friends,
and collect as much food as you
and
can to feed the Swamp King.
it's more about emergent gameplay than it is the actual game itself.
Please the king. Otherwise, you'll be on the menu.
Why does this remind me of Crash Bandicoot?
We want to make a game
Like
that's like an
Crash Team Racing, there was like that one racetrack where you're like going through the giant sewer pipes.
Mess up as well and not too punishing. We don't want you waiting for 10 minutes.
Why did I just have a flashback to that?
When you eat food as a frog, you grow in size, and this makes you stronger and more powerful throughout the level. And if you eat enough food, you transform into the Mega Frog.
Just the big ball. Wait, is this like Kirby's Dream Course? Not Kirby's Dream. Dream Parfait. I always get those two
You can kind of
mixed
vomit
up.
and regurgitate your food back out, which is as disgusting as it sounds.
The game's not just about puzzles though, we've also got great platforming. Every frog has got a long sticky tongue, which is your main way of interacting with the world.
Didn't we already have a game today that had that? Big hops?
Ledges swing from the sewer pipes above you.
Damn.
You kind of grab one of your friends and
Okay,
pull them back
but
and
that's
create,
kind of funny.
Overly elaborate, elasticated slingshots to launch them across the chasm.
That actually does seem kind of fun.
Be careful not to get lost in the winding pipes of the sewers. The sewers are procedurally generated.
Oh boy.
It'll be different.
But the kind of further you
That's what
push
we
down,
love.
into the sewers, the more food you can bring back and the more gold you'll get.
Each run will get more and more difficult as the Swamp King demands more and more food.
Are you only in the sewers though? Are there other levels too?
Next year, and soon we'll have a playtest. Join our Discord.
I hope they've got other
Please
environments.
on Steam and hit the follow button while you're there for
Damn, look at all that booze he's got in the back. Holy.
Crack it. Everyone born. Yeah, there you go, Drew.
Definitely a friend slop game.
I've been chasing you.
What a shot.
God, where's that come from?
This next game,
Yeah,
from
Repo
Alien
Frogs
Trap, hail from
indeed.
Toronto, my hometown, is giving Minecraft. But if you look a little deeper, you'll find a serious co-op survival with so much nuance that you could
Survival? I don't need to survive. I've already survived.
Hi, I'm Lee from Alien Trap.
Kitty!
First look at Astromine, our co-op survival title that we're going to be releasing next year.
Yeah, but what about Kitty? Yeah, this is kind of a vibe.
Astromine is a survival game set in a fully destructible voxel solar system. Every planet, creature, and structure is made of voxels with physics, and you can freely fly between large planets in an open solar system.
Okay.
You and your friends play as a team of robots sent to conquer the solar system.
Robots conquering? Hell yeah.
Extract resources, build bases, and craft.
Sadly,
vehicles,
these kinds of games,
conquer rival robot factions. Everything is based on physics, so when extracting from a tree, you'll be cutting it down into thousands of individual wood pieces. When you dig into planets, you'll be using mining tools, drills, and demolition chargers.
Like especially like
When you mine a
in
rock,
like
you're
destructible
actually gonna
environment
put the rock into the
games.
ground, and you'll need to haul it back to your base to refine. All of the alien creatures are
It's
also
like the same side of the coin as open world games, where it's like, yeah, but I don't wanna too much stuff. Give me my more linear game experiences, please. Give me like levels and stuff.
Encounter. Huge fights that span the globe and change the landscape as they happen.
No, I don't want to get friends.
You'll have to build a base. Everything you
All my
build
friends
is
stopped
made
playing
of
video
voxels
games.
physically
They're all
connect together. What
career
materials
people
you
now.
use matters.
They're boring.
An outpost might catch fire or collapse under structural
Or they
stress,
just play
while a
single player
stone bunker
games.
can better guard against attacks. You also need to manage power. Solar panels, generators, and batteries can be linked together to supply energy to your base.
Can I burn dinosaurs to get fuel?
Turrets, force fields, refining machines, crafting stations all draw from the same power. But the real challenge on planets is the other robot factions competing for the same resources. Taking down their bases means destroying their power networks, cutting off shields, defenses, and production.
Damn.
You can breach through their walls with a laser cutting tool, then take down their respawn stations. Or just fire enough explosions from above to destroy their base. We're planning to release Astromine on Steam Early Access next year, but you can sign up to playtest right now and help us develop it.
Oh, you don't have to buy Nintendo Switch. Most of these games are PC only anyway. At the moment.
Just yesterday, they announced their next title, Find Your Words, and here today
Most indie games just release on PC, and then sometimes they make it to console.
has influenced and informed making this
I don't play PC games anymore anyway, because my PC is a piece of garbage.
We're the creators of Find Your Words.
The path to community comes in many shapes.
Oh my god, this art style reminds me of, what's that weird anime with the little boy and the father? I don't know the name, but they're always doing that funny dance.
Sometimes it looks like inspiring a budding artist.
Kinji? Is that his name?
About the ways we communicate beyond speech.
I haven't seen that show in ages. What is that called?
He plays a non-speaking child on their first day of summer camp.
The child is introduced to a new communication tool for the first time.
For Find Your Words, we chose a communication binder where players combine symbols together to form short phrases.
You'll use this communication binder to have conversations and make friends.
What is that goddamn show called?
With characters,
I always see clips of it. I mean, it's like quite old. I think it was like from the 90s, maybe earlier.
Budding artists, play hide and seek, or even try a new hobby.
As players explore the scenic grounds of Camp House, they collect new symbols to add to their communication binder.
Dance. I just wanna dance. Look at me, I'm dancing. Son of a bitch, I'm dancing.
We're obsessed with their sons. John and I have been working.
I am the baddest fucking ninja that the world has ever seen. I killed a king and changed the course of European history. But I don't want romance or any dalliance.
Done a lot of
I just wanna.
spent a ton of time overthinking how to
I
represent
just
our
wanna dance.
But what we have is just a snapshot of
This is a very cute looking game. I like the art style a lot.
Find Your Words will be available for free with an optional supporter edition on
Oh.
PC 2026.
Okay, yeah, so it has to be PC
The heart of the
because
game is our hope that players learn a little more about the different ways we connect as humans beyond speech.
Created by two dads, inspired by their kids' non-speaking journeys.
this is very cute. Find your words.
You know, Day of the Devs is not the only charity in
Very
the game
cute.
that is trying to make a go at it. Our friends at the Video Game History Foundation have been doing amazing work over the last many years, and we wanted to help them out. They archive the video game industry. No one else is doing it quite like them, and so we thought, hey, let's collaborate. We've teamed up with them to help release a game called Excavator 2025, a finished version of a never-before-seen, long-lost game from legendary programmer Chris Oberth.
Who?
Originally developed by Incredible Technologies, the company behind coin-op classics like Golden Tee Golf, Big Buck Hunter, and more, Excavator was
Big Buck Hunter out of all the things.
publishers across the country, but it never found
I
a
never
home
thought I'd hear about Big Buck Hunter in this year, the year of our Lord 2025.
Entertainment and I Am 8-Bit. Excavator is now playable on a real NES card.
Damn.
If you buy it at iam8bit.com, you'll be supporting the Video Game History Foundation.
Yeah, because everybody just has an NES lying around.
And teaching the history of video games. Learn more at gamehistory.org.
Very cool, but I don't have a spare NES just
Okay, actually, that was really cool.
lying around.
So that's our show. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
watching.
Tim.
Thanks to all the developers for bringing their games and sharing them with us today.
That was
Thanks
pretty
to the
good.
sponsors
Some
and
really
everyone
cool
at the end that makes
games
the show
there.
possible.
New Moomin game. I'm very excited for that.
We're a non-profit organization. supporting indie
Demon
games from
Tides and
all
Big
around the
Hops
world.
looked cool
It's
too.
hard out there for charities these days.
If you enjoy watching showcases like this or attending our events, we encourage you to donate to Day of the Devs.
Or if you're a developer or publisher, think about becoming a sponsor.
Head on over to dayofthedevs.org to find out more and to donate.
Day of the Devs would not exist without the generous support of our sponsors. Without them, literally Day of the Devs wouldn't be here.
And now we'd like to give a big thank you to our 2025 flagship sponsor, Xsola.
Along with founders Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit, as well as Annapurna Interactive, Blumhouse Games, Devolver.
Yeah, look at all these good.
47
Oh, even PlayStation's on there.
Kepler Interactive, Panic, PlayStation.
And a very special
Okay, but where's Nintendo, huh? Nintendo, why aren't you sponsoring Day of the Devs, huh? PlayStation, Xbox are in there.
Thank our resident beatmaster Dose One for providing all the musical interludes and all the effects.
Yeah, that game Demon Tides, the first game in the series, Demon Turf, is available on consoles. So there's hope that Demon Tides
From People of Note by
also gets released
For
on.
information about future events, just go to dayofthedevs.org.
I really like the look of that game.
Find out what we're up to because we're doing stuff all the time. Be careful with that scissors. It's a lot of blood.
Santa, no!
Hi, I'm Jason Wishnoff, creative director on People of Note. We heard you. The cries were deafening, the world clamoring for a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics, except every so often characters will break out.
Ooh,
into
they've
full
actually
musical
released
numbers
2
to help tell the
games.
story. Well, clamor no more. Here's a first look at a musical number from the game, in which Cadence, our pop star
Cool.
heroine, is looking to find her own sound and get past the audition phase of the noteworthy song contest. To form her band, she'll need to venture to lands of rock, EDM, and so many more. This is People of Note.
They did the same thing,
It's gotta be
at the end of the last Day of the Devs, they had like a musical number.
how I get up there, Saren. How I make it.
What is this? K-pop Demon Hunter? I've never seen that show, by the way. I saw everybody talking about it, but
I gotta put everything in. I'm treading water instead of getting stronger, and I don't know why. The hours I put in seem to never.
this is so musical theater. There's always something about like the cadence.
I see it right.
Oh, it's a
I'll make it somehow. I swear.
rhythm, a turn-based rhythm RPG?
I swear that I'll find what I need
Interesting.
to be under the lights. Those people up
Damn, this actually looks kind of sick.
there's no heart in their sound. They follow the blueprint. Guess that's enough for the crowd.
Okay, but hear me out.
But should I learn what they did and be just like them? I can't find.
Are there other music styles? Because this is very, very musical theater. I really hope a game like this would have other genres as well. Because I see people with like very different, like characters with very different like aesthetics. Like one of those guys looked very sort of like punk rocky. There was like the more like EDM DJ guy. This isn't even like, that's the thing. This track isn't even like super poppy. It's like specifically musical theater. What was that called? People of something? People of Note? See, a game like that I would be very interested in if it wasn't just musical theater music. Because musical theater's okay, but I have it's been a long time since I've enjoyed listening to musical theater. See, a game like that would be cool if you took someone like Megan McGuffey to make a soundtrack for a game like that, because I think she does a really good job at doing like nice variety while still sticking within like a similar like soundscape. Or someone like Naoki. But obviously he's too busy making banger soundtracks for GST. That was a good Day of the Devs. Hi, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I also stream live on Twitch, so join us there sometime. Bye!